Hey everyone, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2, and welcome back to our big Jurassic Park 2003 series. If you guys are new here and you're unfamiliar with this and you're a little bit caught off by the title, this is a park building series in Sandbox that is playing with the thought that Jurassic Park could have actually worked out and is now going to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. And hence this park is basically what I imagine could have been a Jurassic Park of Hammond that, you know, in its full glory 10 years later. So that means with a lot more attractions, with a lot more different enclosures and, you know, just attractions in general. So we are in the finishing touches today of the original Jurassic Park style area, because we are going one step further. We are dividing this into two separate parts. The one part is the OG thatch roof concrete style Jurassic Park area, which we're working on today last time. And then there will be a newer part, which is going to have the transition into a more Jurassic World architectural style to really showcase both of them. And the idea is obviously that until the 2000s, this kind of 90s vibe, concrete, thatch roof, Costa Rican style really was going on, but now they needed to have something new, and you know, with being a bit more modern and going into the year 2000, basically in a new into a new era, so to say, it made sense to also change it. So we have like 3 years, like a 3-year-old new area, while we have a 10-year-old old area. This is what the story is about. Now, today's build is focusing on filling in the gaps that we left off last time. Remember, we did the Spinosaurus last time. I finally also have the right pattern in. Thank you for all the comments that the Spinosaurus is just using a combination of the already existing in-game. I think it's Death Valley and Rana. At least I did it and it worked out. I was a bit confused. I thought there was the actual skin in because I was very certain that I already had it, but apparently I only had it because I used exactly this combination. Now I just totally forgot about that. So thank you guys for mentioning that. That helped me out a lot. And now we've got the correct Spinosaurus in here. How cool is that? Today we're going to work on not only one, but actually a couple of little habitats that will frame more or less the left open areas. And the idea is still that the ride, like the tour, is in focus, but over the time there is a lot more infrastructure developed, and this is what we're also working on today. So you can reach a lot more areas traveling by foot, or actually maybe you can even rent some cars in the park yourself, like little go-kart styled, or like even maybe golf caddies, something like along the line like this, and then you could go through it yourself, and obviously only the habitats with some less dangerous animals, dinosaurs like herbivores and stuff that you know, are tending to not be super aggressive, could be something where you can go through, and the rest obviously is secured from the guest and is only offering access via the tour or even just via viewing galleries. That said, this park, however, is not really working out in the game's view, so to say, because there is a lot of problems occurring with a dinosaur threat and stuff, because as soon as you have got a pathway going through a habitat, the game recognizes it as a threat, even though sometimes the guest couldn't even access it. But whatever, you know, this is Sandbox, and I think it's very important to focus on the fact that, you know, you can build nice things. You can see I'm also putting down some facilities here and there. It's a shame still to me that we can't deactivate the demand for facilities and stuff, so that the guests come all in. I really would love to have the same option as in Planet Coaster, just to completely go full Sandbox and let the guests just go in as if nothing in this world could even kill them. So just have the guests go everywhere, no matter if they're a threat or not, so that we just have this park being very busy. That would be amazing to see. Unfortunately, you can't see any guest in here, which is a bit of a shame. I think it's mostly to do with the mods and stuff. Maybe they're clipping through some buildings or so on, but there are also just couple of few guests in here. The other ones just don't want to come because of all the threats of this park, I guess. But whatever, you know, that's just the price we have to pay to have a very nice looking park here. And oh man, it does look good. It really does look good. I'm really excited to show this to you in the real-time part later on in this video, because it really turned out absolutely stellar. I have not imagined this to be looking that good. When I started this, it just was the idea in my mind that we could do something along the line of a Jurassic Park anniversary styled build. And yeah, the views of episode 1 just show me that a lot of people agree with me that this was a very good idea. So yeah, also I'm very interested. Who of you has actually seen every episode so far? Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite addition so far already. What was your favorite habitat? Was it the original Jurassic Park T-Rex pen? Was it maybe the more implied Lagoon? Or what was it? Really interested to hear from you guys. Now, as this series is also going to be ended rather soon, because there's only 1 or 2 more episodes after this one with the more modern part, I also need some ideas what kind of map you guys want to see next. I have a lot of concepts in my head, and some of the concepts just rely on one specific map, but others could work on different maps too. But according to what you guys are looking forward the most, which map you haven't seen too often being tackled or whatnot, I really would love to do that next, because I'm quite free to what I do next. Like as I said, I have got so many ideas that I'm not really bounded to any of the maps. So yeah, let me know in the comments what map you want to see from someone, in this case me, being tackled, and then let's see if we can do this next time around. So yeah, last things we are doing is finishing off another little enclosure here to the side of the lagoon, which is going to be for the Paki. I thought it would be nice to have like another one small over here as well. And then we also do a little bit of final styling of the lagoon itself here, the San Diego Dome Lagoon. I quite like the idea that we have this San Diego Dome in here now, as obviously the original park worked. The plans for San Diego maybe would have been shifted to here, even though it was a plan that was, well, kind of independent from the success of Jurassic Park itself. I still love the idea, or maybe even the San Diego one is already existing in our timeline, and they decided to build a second one here just because of the sheer success of the San Diego one. Who knows, you know, we can just go crazy. Also, I want to reinforce you guys to put down more stories, because I'm going to read out some of the stories that you have already put in the comments. Again, it's like an ongoing theme. I will read them out at the end in the very last episode. But just imagine this is a real place and you've been here. I want to hear some stories from your visit of Jurassic Park. That would be very nice to hear. What kind of enclosures did you visit? What kind of funny things did you encounter? And just in general, what was your favorite location? How was the stay in a hotel and blah, blah, blah. Just get creative, tell some stories, okay? I'm very, very curious to read this all in the comments, so please make sure to put them there. Anyways, that should be it from my side here in the time-lapse, because as I said, there's just some final styling going on now with the lagoon, and then we will already cut over into the real-time part, showing you the beauty of this map now being filled almost entirely with the Jurassic Park style. So thank you so much, as always, for watching, and now enjoy the real-time part in a couple of seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the real-time part of the finished, or let's say almost finished, Jurassic Park 2003 original Jurassic Park area. I'm just gonna zoom out real quick. As you can see, there are still some animals being transported. So I do still have the issue that I only have one hatchery available, but due to the fact that I wanted to keep the space relatively limited for that and don't have like a gigantic whatever area, you know, dedicated only to that, I decided to not build more than this one hatchery, which is there in the back. Let's just quickly zoom in a little. There you go. So you have a brilliant overview of the actual area. Can I also just have a bit of a nicer view? There you go. I think this is a great view over the area. Now you can see the big amphitheater is in the middle. This Jurassic Lagoon over here is where you're greeted. Let's actually do this real quick so you can see how that is. You come into the park and you can, yeah, look at that with how everything now ties together, how good it actually looks here with the lagoon, with this wonderful little, yeah, almost like weenie-ish eye catcher in the middle of this fake lagoon. And then you can see, look at that, there's the amphitheater, you can see the domes peeking through, you can see some of the towers, and on the left hand side some amenities. So really there's a lot that makes you go in here, and the hotel almost vanishes here in the beginning, so that's kind of cool. To the left hand side, the big double gate that goes right into the big old Jurassic Park OG gigantic habitat, if you will. It's like a reserve. It's not even a habitat, that's like the open island. And yeah, if we just fly over a little bit, you can see there are some amenities here on the left hand side. We've got the lagoon, and I did actually quite a lot today. I brought in this yeah, it's almost like a little theming of this amphitheater lagoon, which is the housing for the mosasaur right now. We've got this beautiful new corner with some amenities, some shops, a seating area. You've got some restrooms, as we all know we always need. We've got the big lagoon view here with the tylosaurs in. And yeah, you also have this wonderful herbivore habitat now on this right hand side with the Crustasaurus, and oh my god, I just have to look how they're called. So this is the Corythosaurus, Corythosaurus, I can't even pronounce that correctly. It's a threat to the guests, unfortunately. And we also have another one, which is the Olorotitan. There you go. My god, all these names. The Olorotitan. I love this one, by the way. This is beautiful. This is the only one that is not officially in one of the first Jurassic Park movies, I guess. I know that the Cory is, but this one isn't, but I thought this fits very well into, because it's kind of a very similar one, so I think that's pretty cool. And then I didn't end here. I also continued making this area more or less finished over here, which is guiding you towards the the Jurassic Park OG T-Rex habitat, pen, whatever you want to call that one, with the whole facility around it. And you can see there's like another watchtower here, which is like towering over this little lagoon, which does not house any habitat animal at this point. We might turn that into one, because there is still space available, but yeah. On the left hand side, another wonderful little viewing opportunity for, I think this is where the Pakis are in now. Yeah, exactly. We've got some Pakisaurs in here, and I also integrated finally the Triceratops into the big habitat with everyone. And again, this is still not everything. I also made this little corner here, which is going to be for the Dilophosaurus, and this one over here I have to bring actually in. We can do this real quick, and we're going to release all of them via airlift into their dedicated little habitat. Actually, what we should do is we're gonna put some meat for them in here as well. There is some need for meat. I'm gonna put this all in, and an actual meat platform, which is going to be right over here. Yeah, why not just eat the guest, making sure that this is all nice, and you can see the tour is just quickly going through, and then you've got the brief look into their area. Nothing really crazy though, but I think it just fits very well together. And that just rounds off the entire original area. We still do have some space to cover, which is down here. And this is going to be the more modern corner of this park, and I'm going to put the another lagoon maybe in, and I don't know, just doing some more interesting stuff with some bigger, newer animals. And you can actually again help me out by giving me some ideas what you think, which types of dinosaurs we want to have in the more modern part of Jurassic Park. Again, for those of you who found this this series now for whatever reason, this is going to be, or actually this is an idea that I had in mind for quite a while, the Jurassic Park 2003, as if Jurassic Park became 10 years old, and this is how it turned out. A couple of things needed to be changed according to how this map is laid out in Jurassic World Evolution 2, but I think it's actually going to be very nice. And I think, from the overview, oh man, I really love this area. I really love how that looks. It's really turned out a lot better than I expected. And also, if we have a look at the map, there's quite a lot going on. Don't mind all these threats. That's basically because we have a pathway in between. I should just get rid of all the pathies or path inside of the habitats, but yeah, apparently this is something you can't do because I mean, I've got the tour going through here, which I wanted to have, you know. I have some pathways leading through some other ones. There's a tour going through here with the Dilophosaurus. So apparently it's just logical that there is always a threat. But, you know, as this is Sandbox, I don't really care, you know. I just want to keep it the way it is and yeah, just let it continue this way. And I think for the sake of having that. The only downside though is you won't see any guests in here because they're all threatened. You can see 625 are somewhere, which I really don't know where exactly they are. I don't see a single soul in here. Maybe they're bugging down in somewhere. Maybe they're just all in the tour. Is there anyone in the tour trucks, by the way? Nope, that's empty. There's one person in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're all in a tour. I have no idea where the people are. I can't check it on the map, you know. I can only see vehicles going around and whatnot. Apparently, why? Why is there no one going on this tour? It's deactivated. Oh, well, I can actually activate it then. Because now they can finally go on the real tour, because I had this deactivated, but whatever. So this is all now. Yeah, okay. Well, see, this is something we have to. This is the price we have to take for the Sandbox play. But I'm very, very happy with how that turned out. I'm very, very happy with the all over look and feel of this area. Just, I mean, just look at it. Just look at this just grand view over here. I'm a very, very big fan of this. I'm a very big fan of this map in general. I love the 1993 map, and I'm also a big fan of how this all looks like. Actually, you know what we can quickly do? Let's quickly turn it to day and night cycle and 10 minutes, so we have it all in a beautiful light. Because it, yeah, there you go. This is what we are talking about. This gives us a little bit more of a morning glooming light and just making it all a bit more Jurassic Park feel. There you go. This is what we are talking about, guys. This is it. Look at that. This is really giving us the vibe that we wanted. Also, it's like so much difference in terms of the lighting in general. I think I like it a lot better this way. We're just gonna wait a tiny bit more until it's more afternoon, and then we just pause it real quick. Look at it's a little bit blown out here with the light a little bit too crazy. But I think this is the time of day that we want. This is the time. Oh, look at that, guys. I am a super fan of how this all looks, guys. I'm very happy. So please let me know in the comments down below while I fly all the way out, so we can actually have a better look of this area. My God, this is gigantic. Please let me know what's your favorite part of the original Jurassic Park area. And also, if there's anything you're missing, let me know as well in the comments. You would help me out massively if you keep commenting, liking, whatever, you know, that helps the video the most. And that makes the videos appear in other ones' feed. And so they can discover the stuff. If you guys like the content, as always, it also helps tremendously if you guys hit the subscribe button. And I'm quite sure if you do so, you'll get 2 more cookies next time from whoever is going to give you cookies. I'm quite sure you will. So yeah, would help out a lot if you guys enjoy the content. So without anything else to talk about, I think I wish all of you a wonderful week ahead. Have a good time. Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.